talking about. X now, yo. I got knowledge that I get of my people, whether they black, African, Asian, Indian, Caucasian, Puerto Rican, Latin, man and woman know what's happening. The answer is knowledge itself, but who's asking is love that I get of my people.
Mic check, mic check. What's happening, family? Family? Alrighty then. That's the way to start off the program here, flubbing the line. What's happening, family? This is Mr. Batch, and this is Check This. Now, check this. The hottest El Fuego, or as they would say, that's fire subject now on the internet, and on the radio, on TV, you name it, is Alex Rodriguez, and the report by Sports Illustrated that he in 2003 had tested positive for steroids. Now I've had it up to here with the steroids. Right now you got Barry Bonds versus the government. They've got a couple of positive drug tests that have been labeled to Barry Bonds. This is Barry Bonds now before we get back to Alex Rodriguez. And they might not have that admissible in court. So that's kind of funky with that case with Barry Bonds. And they're still trying to get his personal trainer, Mr. Anderson, to testify against him so that the government can really make the charge stick, because what they want to get him on is perjury, which was lying to the court about your knowledge of whatever it was that they had subpoenaed you for. And this happened to be the use of performance enhancing drugs. And he says he did not knowingly and did not use it or take it like that. But as we all know, they've been hounding Barry Bonds, and they've been looking to get him for X amount of years, I guess for personal reasons. I don't know. All I want to do is I want to watch baseball. Too bad if you writers and sports writers want to get chummy with a ball player or something like that, and he doesn't want to be chummy with you, and then all of a sudden you guys mark him like he's a nasty guy, like Eddie Murray, right? Eddie Murray, great guy. I think he's the one with the most home runs as a switch hitter from either side of the plate. He wasn't one of the most, nicest guys as they claim, but I just wanted to watch him play. And what do you folks think? What do you think about your what do you think about your personalities that you I shouldn't say look up to, but kind of admire and would like to meet someday and at least have a conversation? Would they be the same personable person as they are coming across the screen as they would be in person? I hope so, because, a lot of times in the media, without you guys, the people on the side of the screen wouldn't become famous and make gobs of money. Now, that being said, speaking of gobs of money, Alex Rodriguez is making gobs of money for his talent. All throughout baseball, and a lot of what's been coming out is that, hey, they hope Alex is clean because he's the anti-Bonds. They don't like Bonds, that he broke Babe Ruth's record. He broke Hank Aaron's record. He's got the single-season home run record. They don't like that, and they were hoping that A-Rod would be that that knight in shining armor type deal, coming to save the day. But now look, Sports Illustrated has this report, the story that's coming out about A-Rod when he was with the Texas Rangers. That's when he won the MVP. He had X amount of home runs with over 115 RBIs, etc., etc., etc. I've had it up to here. Look, why don't you, baseball, look, baseball is, I think there's collusion between the baseball owners and the players union. Come on, you gotta find some level playing ground to make sure everything is above board and everybody can participate the same way. Now that you have this kind of like veiled type thing going on with your sport, with baseball now, with the steroids now, there's a little, like cloud over it now. The fans are irate, they're upset, they don't look at the ball players like how they once did before. Neither do I. But I have to push that aside because I want to look at the pitch count, who's on the mound, who's in the bullpen, who's on base, weather conditions, whether it's home or road, day or night. That's all I want to get into. That's all I want to get into. Is the sport of the game, not the stuff where guys are trying to get an edge so that they can, be better and be on top of the game and be king of the hill. Because look, if you have to use that to be on top and you don't use your natural ability, then you're doing yourself a disservice. not me or anybody like that, because guess what? All the records and stuff like that will be wiped out, and you will be stuck holding the bag after all the accolades of all the people around you, and all of a sudden everything starts to go down because you was a cheater. But in this case, in baseball, I don't think it's cheating because everybody's using it. I don't know who's not using it. And on that note, Rod, I hope you've got a good lawyer, because you gotta find out who put this out there. Sports Illustrated and reporters like that. Look, you got a job to do where you got to uproot or bring out of the weeds nefarious and stuff like, hey, remember Watergate? Anything that's involving cheating to get an edge or something like that to that effect, you reporters need to do, like whistleblowers and etc. etc. You do a great service. But man, this is one story that's really, really, really huge. And on that note, I hope you enjoy baseball, folks, because I'm just gonna look at it like the sport that it is. Keep me a scorecard and just go like that. I don't care who's up to bat or who's pitching. This is Mr. Batch. Stay blessed. I'm out. Peace.
It's love that I get of my people, whether they black, African, Asian, Indian, Caucasian, Puerto Rican, Latin, man or woman, know what's happening. The answer is knowledge itself. I tell these kids put down the guns and blunt and pick up a book. The media got you shook, betraying all of us like hustlers and crooks. So most of them shook to take a look in the mirror and see the crooked image of the face the wickedness took. Giving the truth is just an educated brother from the east side of Buffalo, revolutionary searching for change. With a pocket full of change, a better weight around my neck like a chain, but never refrain from planting seeds in your brain. Letting you know I'm the new black superhero here to lead the people from destruction with something that's constructive and no boss lethal is true.